A lot of you guys had asked me to speak on the women in space. I'm going to be honest, I haven't been able to do it because this display is really upsetting to me. This said a lot to me. I had to process that before I could share what all it says to me. Our flight was on April 14th, right after the Venus full moon, right after Venus went direct, and the day Juno went retrograde in Scorpio. Let's get out Cody's stuffies to demonstrate. This is Venus and Saturn, and they are still in a conjunction, and they have been for a little. Venus, love, security, abundance, money, prosperity. Saturn, mastery, restrictions, authority, boundaries, rules. When these guys are great together, they're great together, okay? They mean commitment. Say, like, no matter what happens, we will rise together. Let's see a good example of a Venus and Saturn relationship. Everybody knows these guys, right? This relationship is tough. It's not all sunshines and daisies, but time does not punish this relationship. It strengthens it. Pressure points and catalysts do not diminish this relationship. It strengthens it. So Venus and Saturn can be very, very beautiful. They can love each other so much and be so dedicated. Now, I want to show you what I feel like Saturn and Venus are doing right now instead. This is it. This is it. So like I said, they can be fantastic, right? But this is why we have to look at the whole chart and everything else. Saturn can also be abusive. He can be too controlling. He can restrict, like that chain around Princess Leia's neck. I know this is a gross image, but we can't forget it. This is Saturn and Venus right now. Remember, we just came out of Venus retrograde, and she rose as the morning star. Also remember, Venus is Earth's twin. They're almost exactly alike. Venus mirrors the Earth. So things are the same but backwards. Like the sun rises in the west, but they are known as twins, okay? I need you to understand that Venus represents women and money, but she also represents Earth sciences. She's risen as morning star. This is where she illuminates her reality, mirrors back what's actually happening. Venus Morningstar said, hey girls, hey, they want you to think that they love you like this, but it's more like this. First of all, breaking barriers, women in space. At the same time, they are trying to take away our right to vote. You know what all these women are doing? They're saying, fall in line like us. Fall in line, you'll be okay. Saturn is trying to restrict the hell out of Venus in all the ways. In women, in ownership of our bodies, our right to vote, also restrict science. There's something that we're going to have to make really, really clear. I need you to understand that the war against women and the war against climate change and defending the earth, it's the same war. It's the same battle. Them teaching all of us at a very early age that the person, the thing, the creator that gave us life is nothing to care for, is nothing to protect, is something that we take and take and take. Like that is set up. Even the fact that we had so many slaves that were wet nurses. Hate your nourisher, hate your creator, take from your creator. I've never seen this so clearly to me ever. And also it makes me want to cry because like this is supposed to be Venus's exaltation point. She's supposed to be drunk in love, but she got fucking captured by Jabba the Hutt. And he's trying to parade her around, show his power, but also say, if you fall in line, you will be safe. Y'all know Gail didn't want to go up there. Now she's calling herself an astronaut. They showed us what women really are, what they think of us, what Saturn thinks of us. And I don't mean actual Saturn. I mean the attempt at Saturn. We are nothing but props. We are nothing but things to look at. And all of these women are traitors, honestly. I mean, I don't have to go into Katy Perry, right? But also we have to talk about bunk Earth science and how Saturn is trying to restrict Venus's truth. When I saw the direwolf claim, Sean and I looked at each other and we were like, this is it. I mean, this is what Hitler and his cronies, they started removing people. We're not going to call it deportation, but removing people. And then they started acting like they made great strides in science, in art, in spirituality. And this is what we're going to start seeing that. We're going to start seeing bunk science, bullshit science. But Venus is morning star right now. She is Lucifer. She is showing us plainly that this is what they want and that this is where we're headed. My light went off. This is Saturn and Venus right now. The United States and the ladies and the femmes. Because Venus showed us all the truth. The duality of it. How as below, taking away our right to vote, propping us up like a little Barbie and saying, you guys can go to space too. You guys are a photo op. You guys are our property. And what they're trying to do is scare the shit out of us, working. And it's the call that white ladies have always failed to. Come, prop us up, or you won't be safe. We have to realize that we're never going to be safe. They fired everybody on the team that would have been really helpful for them, but they still sent these ladies up into space. We have to read the writing on the wall. Lucifer didn't fall for nothing. Out the horns, bitches.